Hello, online crew. Today we're going to have a little chat about time. This is really, really important in our business model of network marketing, social selling, direct selling, building a business online, all the things that we need to learn. When we come online, attraction marketing, all the things, it can get absolutely overwhelming, all the things that we need to know. So, and I see it all the time. A lot of people tell me over and over and over again, if I had more time, if I had more time. So we're going to have a chat about this because this has been a reality for me. I know it's a reality for a lot of you, in that you don't feel that you have enough time to do what you need to do to be successful in this business. So let's have a chat about that today. And I just want to share with you from my sort of perspective, how I deal with this, as well. So how are you? Welcome to my first live video of the week, where I share something to do with personal growth, personal development, something to help you be a better version of yourself, because there's a couple of things that you need to be successful in this industry. And that's skills, yes. And, doing things like live video, which a lot of you have just embarked on in our current video challenge, all those kind of things, learning how to do reels and posts and stories and TikToks and all the things. But really, at the end of the day, what will make you successful in your business is actually you. So, yeah, skills help, but they're not the be all and end all. It's, what's going on for you. So there's lots of things to talk about there. But before we get into sort of the topic for today, how are you guys? What's going on for you? Did you have a good weekend? Let me know. Where are you watching in from? What's the weather like? We've actually got a tiny little bit of sun today. So I'm going to try to get out there shortly and soak in a little bit of it. So we're moving into our spring. So some of you will be cooling down, no doubt. So who's here to say hello to first? We've got Beth. Hello, great to see you on. We got Scotty. Great to see you here. We've got Cherie. We've got hello, my friend. Not sure who that is. I can't see. You need to click the StreamYard link, but just let me know who you are. Hello, Laurie. Good to see you again. Hello, Christina. Great to see you. Hello, Tonya. Hello, Facebook user. Hello, those watching sort of on Instagram. We're on Facebook, in my group, on my business page, on YouTube and Instagram, all at the same time. So hello to everybody that's watching. Just a couple of updates before I get into the content. A discussion tomorrow on Clubhouse is how you supercharge your business with things like live video, like I'm doing right now. So make sure you tune into that discussion for our tips and strategies around that. I do want to wish all the video challenges the best that started. Some just started yesterday, some started today, depending on your time zone around the world. So we've got a free 14-day online crew video challenge happening at the moment. And I just really applaud you for taking that on, those of you that are. And I just wish you all the best over the 14 days. I'll be watching along, with you. Those of you in my coaching community, we've got some real talk going on this week about how you really break through in this industry. So make sure you jump on that training in 2 days' time. And just a couple of reminders, my VIP program only opens twice a year. If you need mentorship, direction, accountability, a roadmap to follow, someone to kick you up the bum with love, all that kind of thing, just put VIP details in the comments section or message me for those so I can get you those details. I've only got 2 spots left. So, if you're interested in that or just want to know some more information, let me know. And I will be doing a presentation in 2 days' time also on the company that I am in. If any of you are not happy where you are, please do not jump on that presentation if you're happy where you are. But if you are looking for a new home, put the word Zoom link in the comments so I can get that to you for that. Okay. So let's have a chat about time. I've mentored a lot of students. And I'd have to say the main common theme I hear when people are not getting the results that they're looking for is time. I don't have enough time. I can't manage all the things. I'm overwhelmed, and that can be a reality for a lot of us. And I'm sure a lot of you are really busy and you've got a lot going on and you just wish you had a little bit more time in your day to get all the things done. I get it. Who feels like that? Who feels that they just don't have enough time to do all the things that they want to do? That's kind of reality for a lot of people. But here's the thing that I want you to think about, and there's something I really want you to think about from this live, which I'll get to in a moment. Is we can't manage. Everybody says time management, time management. You can't. And you know this. I know you know this. We can't manage time as such. The clock is going to tick no matter what you do in your world, in your life, in your day, in your weeks. The clock is still ticking. You can't take back time. You can't. That's why I'm a big believer when things don't go right, or even with students that I'm working with, that they don't get as far ahead as they want to. It's like, okay, we're not looking back. We're not judging. We can't change the past, but we can change what we do now, and we can change what we're doing forward. But you can't actually change time or manage time. Does that make sense to you? Like, you can't slow down or speed up time in any capacity. So there are a lot of leaders out there that say, the words time management, they hate those words because you can't actually manage time. And yet it's the biggest excuse people give to why they're not as successful as they want to be. So that's all stuff that you probably commonly know. So what's your thoughts on time? Would love to know. Put your comments in. You can't change the time, but you can't manage it for sure. But you can manage it for sure. Well, you can manage to a degree. Well, that glad you clarified that there, Beth. Manage how you use your time. Okay. And this is what I really want you to think about. There are things that you will do with your time. You only have 24 hours in the day. So do I. So does anybody who's a multi-millionaire. They still only have 24 hours a day to the person sleeping on the street. 24 hours a day. Nobody has any more time than anybody else. And yet everybody blames things on time. This is the reality of it. Things that you find incredibly important, you will prioritize within the time that you have in your day. If you get hungry, you will eat, will you not? You will prioritize and make time. You might do it on the run, but you'll always eat because it's a priority. You'll drink because it's a priority. You'll look after your kids or your husband or your wife because it's a priority. You'll get kids or grandkids or whatever it is to school and pick them up because it's a priority, because you're not going to leave people standing on the curb, or you're not going to have people not go where they need to go. Those kind of things. You get my point. You will do things in your day that you prioritize. So what does it say about your business? When you say to yourself, if I had more time for my business, I would be more successful. I just don't have the time. I have too many other pressures, around me. What I'm trying to say here in the nicest possible way is that you probably don't prioritize your business. Now, what's the reason for that? Some of you will, and you make time in your day for that. But those of you that tell yourself often, I don't have enough time to do all the things, or I've got too much on my plate, so I can't do that. Like, I can't do mentorship because I've got, all this going on, or I can't do that training because I've got to do this. Like, whatever you're trying to prioritize, what's the real reason that you're not building your business? I will guarantee you it's got nothing to do with time. When things are important enough to you and they're a non-negotiable, you will do them. They're a priority. How many of you just brush your teeth every day, twice a day, without thinking about it? It's a priority to look after yourself. It's a priority to eat. It's a priority to drink. Where does your business sit with all of that? Now, what I'm trying to get to here, you might think it's a priority, but if you're not bringing it into your day at all, you're avoiding it. What are the questions that you need to ask yourself? And this is my real point. Why aren't you prioritizing your business more than you have? And don't tell me, I don't have the time. I have people in my business that work full time that are super, super productive. And they're more productive than the people that have more time. More time doesn't necessarily make you more productive or more successful in your business. I don't know about you guys, but when I have more time, I'm not as productive. I'm very open about that. I've said that a lot in the last couple of weeks because September, I just loaded myself up with way too many things, but I'm much more productive because I'm busy. So if you want something done, that saying, give it to a busy person. So just when you do get more time, it doesn't mean you're going to be any more successful in this business. So what are you avoiding? Here's the real talk. What is it that is the real reason that you're not prioritizing your business and you're avoiding it? Is it fear? Is it lack of self-belief? Is it just lack of skill? Is it, deep down something about money blocks or whatever? Like you don't actually really think you're going to be successful. So what's the point? Do you have a lack of self-worth? Do you have a lack of self-belief? Like it deep down, and I am talking deep down because on the surface of it, a lot of you will tell yourself that you don't have the time for your business. Whereas deep down, there's something a lot more important going on. You're not prioritizing your business because you don't actually think you can be successful in it. Or you're not sold out in your company. You've got reservations. You did this network marketing, social selling thing, you're not so sure about it. So you spend all your time avoiding building your business and going and doing the washing and the cooking and the cleaning and whatever, and you tell yourself you don't have time. That's what you tell yourself. The reality is you've got either fear or lack of self-belief or lack of self-worth, or you don't have the skill, or you're just avoiding it because it doesn't feel comfortable. So what I'm encouraging you to think about here is what do you need to be aware of? If you really, really, really want more success in your business, you don't need more time. You need to prioritize with the time that you do have. There are people out there probably with a lot less time than you that are much more successful in this industry just because they prioritize their business in the time that they do have. Are you hearing what I'm putting down here? It's not time. Time's not the problem. It's how you use what you're doing in your day and whether you're prioritizing. Like it's the small things you do every day. I've said this quite a lot recently. It's the small things you do every day in a minimum time frame. It doesn't have to be a minimum time frame that is going to help the needle, move the needle forward. It's the compound effect. It's the same as eating healthier, losing weight and whatever. You can't go all in and then all out and expect to look amazing, with your health. If you want to get healthier, it's the small things that you do every single day that are going to help you lose weight and look better and feel better and get fitter and whatever. And this business is no different. A lot of you do have the time. You're just not prioritizing your business because you've got fears or you don't have the skill, or it's like, no, I need to be doing this, when you don't need to be doing that at all. You need to be doing this. Like you need to prioritize you and what you're doing with the time that you do have. Because there's lots of people that do this business like part-time, quarter time, and they're probably a lot more successful than others because they actually organize themselves. It's really what it comes down to. If you're not organized, you're fly by the seat of your pants, you're doing everything at the last minute, you're the kind of person that's going to look back and go, this business wasn't for me. And it's probably not that at all. It's probably that you didn't really work the business. Like, we've got to be real, and it's not to have a go at anybody. I'm not perfect by any means. I can say until the cows come home, I didn't have enough time to get that done today. But I'm pretty good at managing most things and giving all parts of my business and my 11 different streams of income, the attention that it needs to keep on top of it all, to keep all my balls up in the air. It takes a lot of work to that, but I've got to manage the 24 hours that I have and get sleep and exercise and look after other people and go to the nursing home and do everything I need to do. It is possible for each and every one of you to have a successful business in the lot of time you have or the little time that you have. Just prioritize your business. But you can only prioritize your business and be on when you're on with your business in the little or the lot of time that you have, when you're really real and raw about what it is that's holding you back. So what is it for you? Are you avoiding it because it feels uncomfortable? Are you avoiding it because you don't want to come across as spammy, so you don't talk to anyone at all? Because if you don't talk to anyone at all, you can never be judged for being spammy. You know what I mean? Like, what's your block? Like, sit with that and have a real hard think about, why am I not, even in the hour that I've got a day? Every one of you has either 15 minutes, half an hour, or an hour for your business a day if you prioritized it. And so many people don't prioritize it, not because they don't necessarily want to, because of a deeper fear or lack of self-worth or something like that. And you're just letting all of that fool you into the thinking you don't have enough time to build this business. I bet every single one of you has enough time to build, a successful business. And when I say successful, it doesn't need to be huge. It just needs to be bringing you more money that, you're paying the bills and you've got a little bit in the bank account for some holidays and some extra Christmas presents. And that's what most people would be happy with. You've probably all got the time to do that. So why aren't you doing it? Is it time that you're blaming, or is it actually prioritizing? Because there's a deeper meaning that you're not prioritizing your business. So it's just food for thought, because I speak to so many people that blame time, or suddenly they get a whole lot of time and it's like, oh, it's going to be so awesome. I'm going part-time now in my business. I'm going to have all this extra time to build my business, and they don't. Because they're still avoiding the things that were avoiding before when they didn't have any time, because you haven't gone deep enough to know what the issues are, to be successful in the industry. Does that make sense? That's right, Cherie. You can't manage time. You can only manage you. So that's the crux of this whole conversation. You've got to manage you and your priorities, and make your business one of those priorities, because you are worth it. You are worth it. Okay. The more time, the more you waste. I believe that to be true for me, Facebook user, whoever's leaving that comment. When I have more time in general, when I have more time, I actually just waste more time. I scroll more on Facebook. I'll get distracted easier because I can. It doesn't really matter. So I'm not any more productive when I have more time. So those of you that have heaps of time, how productive are you? I feel like it's not about having enough time. It's about budgeting time. Great point, Christina. It's just about prioritizing. So it's same with budgeting money. You've got to prioritize where you spend your money. Same in this business. You don't have to have a lot of time. You just have to prioritize some time in your day. And every one of you has enough time to build this business if you prioritize it. Okay. Yes, Laurie, again, it's not time. It's what you do with the time. Beth, I've started tracking again to find the gaps. In the end, when I prioritize, I end up having more time. Really good point. One of the things my VIP students do, they hate it every time. But whenever I start a new program, I get them to track their time. Because when people are saying, I don't have a time, I don't have enough time, I've got this distraction, I've got that distraction, it's most of the time it's a load of BS. You probably do have a lot more time than you actually realize, but you allow yourself to get distracted. You allow yourself to give in to other influences in your life that distract you. And you probably waste a lot of time that you don't realize you're wasting. So tracking time is really important to know where those gaps are, like Beth just said. Is prioritizing for you, Teresa? Good evaluation. Well done. I'm more productive the busier I am. So the same as me. It's Melvet. Melvet, you must have dropped off StreamYard. So just click this. You must be watching from my group. So just click the StreamYard link at the bottom of the live, and then you should come back. Melvet, yes, it's BS. So what I'm sort of encouraging you to do is to work out, if you know you're not prioritizing your business, what's the real reason behind that? And where do you need to step up? I guarantee you it's probably not more training. There's training all around you. There's people around you doing lots of training, lots of free training. You can do all the training that you want. It's probably not that. It's probably getting some support, some accountability, some mentorship, some, or working out where your skill gaps are and concentrating on that training, not all the training, just the training where your skill gaps are, those kind of things. But it's nothing will build your business other than doing the do with the little bit of time that you do or don't have. So some of you will have a lot of time, and you're not using it wisely. Some of you will have less time, but you're not giving any priority to your business and you're letting life get in the way. If you truly, truly want to be more successful in your business, have more money in your bank account in this business model, you absolutely have to prioritize your business in some capacity every day. Now, you can't tell me that you can't find 15 minutes or 30 minutes in a day. I bet you've been distracted by television for 15 or 30 minutes or social media or something like that. You just can't tell me that you can't get up 15 minutes earlier, get up 30 minutes earlier and do something for your business. There's no excuses for you not to prioritize your business if it's important to you. And you actually have a high level of awareness of what it is that's holding you back. And that's really what I'm trying to say here. If you're not prioritizing your business, what is it that's holding you back? Maybe you don't feel confident. You have to grow the confidence. Maybe you're not a big believer in the industry at all. You think you are. You want to be a part of it, but you know you're not building your business. Something's missing for you. For some of you, you just need to plug in more to your company stuff to believe again. It's possible for every single one of you to have an amazing business, but not if you don't prioritize it with what little or lot time that you have. Okay, time is not the answer, you're the answer. So make your time and you worth enough to concentrate just on your business at some time every day. Okay, it's the little things that you do every day that's going to help you build a bigger business, a better business, a more financially viable business. It's not, it's not letting life take over. And I see it all the time. I've done it myself. You just let life get in the way. Don't let life get in the way. You rule your life. Don't let life rule you. Okay, if you want for more, you dream for more, you deserve more, you've got to work out what priorities you need to do in the time that you do have, whether it's this much or this much. Make sense? So don't use that excuse if you catch yourself saying it. Have a high level awareness around that. If only I had more time. Just go, hang on. There's Helen's little voice in my head going, it's not time. It just means I'm not managing myself in the time that I have appropriately. I need to rework my calendar. I need to rework my diary. I need to get out of my own way. I need to stop making my own excuses. I need to stop avoiding my business because I know I'm a little bit uncomfortable with building it. Okay? When you realize those things, you can go and fix them. When you don't realize those things, you can't fix them. And you will end up on the same pattern for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, and you will wonder why your business isn't growing. Okay, said with love, always. That's a terrible love heart. Okay, I'm going to go. I hope that gets into you somehow regarding time is not your enemy. Time is the same for me, you, everyone else walking the planet. So if there are people out there that can be multiple millionaires, so can you. It's just, you got to prioritize. Okay, so go and prioritize your business a little bit more maybe than you do now and be really diligent with that. And if there's things that you know that you lack, then go and fix them. Go and get some mentorship. Go and get some accountability from somebody. Speak up to somebody that you admire and go, okay, I need help. I'm so disorganized. I need some help organizing myself. Whatever it is for you. Just prioritize your business if you want more out of your business and stop blaming time for that because it's not time. You're just not prioritizing it enough. Okay? So join us on Clubhouse tomorrow. We're talking about how you supercharge your business with live video. Coaching community members join me the day after. We're like, I'm on Real Talk this week, serious Real Talk about this industry and what it takes. So we've got a training on that in the coaching community this week. Just remember, if you want details on my VIP mentorship program, put down VIP details. If you want details on the Zoom link of the company presentation that I'm doing, put down Zoom link down below. Just, let me know what you need. Okay. But I hope to see a lot of you on the Clubhouse tomorrow. Okay. See you on my next live. Bye.